Hello, boys and girls. And it's a story of my life, right? So you might have heard what has happened to me, and typically I don't like kettlebells and coffee to be all about me. I want to be able to share the experience of fitness lying down and what we do and the magic of the movements that we make happen and how we make people so much stronger. But it does seem like there's this giant elephant in the room, and we have to address this elephant. And that is that it's the first time I've ever really broken a bone. Last weekend I was at my mom's. In the middle of the night I had to go to the bathroom, and I was going down the stairs, and there's a little landing, then there's some stairs that go off to the side, and her cat was on the landing. So I, with my generous heart, tried to step over the cat, and I got my foot caught, and my body fell forward, and my foot didn't go with me, and yeah, there was some pain when that happened. Fortunately, there hasn't been any pain since because I had broken my fibula, which is the non-weight bearing bone, and I've also got a little fracture where I think I broke off the tip of my tibia. And so, with that being said, I'm a little bit more mortal than I once thought I was. And this is kind of a big shock to me to some regards because I'm limited. There's a lot of things I have to, in these last few days, that I'm realizing that I really took for granted as just a regular moving human being, full bill of health. But there's a lot of things that I've been reflecting on lately. When we train, we're always kind of going over that muscle thing, right? Like, how do your muscles feel? The pump, all this. Like, yeah, I see my veins and I feel like this, and I can see the definition of my muscles. But even more important are those connective tissues, those ligaments and tendons. And so when we do a lot of that bodybuilding, that isolation training, working out, whatever you want to call it, we're really just going for that muscular growth. And I've seen, especially from younger people, as they're just trying to go for this like ridiculous amount of like repetitions so they get big biceps, big this, big that their muscles grow fast, but the ligaments, the connective tissue, the ligaments and tendons don't quite get that chance to grow at the same rate as the muscles. So the muscle becomes really strong, the ligaments and tendons are not as strong, and that's when a lot of injuries can happen as well. But the one thing that really helps though is ligaments and tendons, now that I'm seeing so clearly, is not the ability to produce force, but more importantly, the ability to resist forces when we walk, right? That's such a great example. As I'm walking, there's so many things that are happening that my body's resisting. I don't even notice because I just walk naturally. I used to walk naturally. I will walk naturally. So I'm making that happen, right? In the training environment, all these things that we're having our clients so mindful, so focused on the intent of these movements, not just producing the force to make the movement happen, but resisting those forces so it looks good, so it looks clean. And so they're building up that strength. Once again, that movement strength that's going to take them so many different places. So I'm really excited. I'm very excited about the opportunities I'm going to have. I know there's a lot of inconveniences ahead of me. I get that. And just in case you didn't know, I was just recently told today that I'm scheduled for surgery, so that's a new thing too. But I know that the recovery that I'm going to have is going to be very paramount because of the training I've done in these last how many years, training the right way. I'm going to be able to bounce back stronger than I was when I even started. And I'm going to have this beautiful system, this intelligent system to help me on my way. So now I'm going to be able to understand better those clients of mine that are coming in, that are having some of these same issues. Hey, I'm rehabbing after a bad ankle, a bad knee, a bad back. I'm going to be able to empathize better. And by empathizing better, I know I'm going to be a better human being, and I'm going to be a better coach for them. So, again, I hate to sit here and talk about myself all the time using this platform, but you're welcome.